So, beautiful Saturday evening here. Lovely and mild, nice and warm, plenty of sunshine all evening. Sun is just starting to go down a little bit now, so we're kind of in the shelter here. You can see we're down through the sheds. It's still shining down there in that field of barley. So yeah, the trees kind of just block it out. But yeah, hay is turned. Going very well. We had a little bit of rain overnight, a small amount. It was like light drizzle, and probably was enough to. It probably worked out like a kind of like a dew. But yeah, it blew into a lovely day then around lunchtime, and dried everything right up. So yeah, we got to ted it out in the afternoon. That's a mowing reaper that we have. I don't know if anybody was at the Trim Haymaking Festival. We were there with a couple of horses, and this machine was heavy in action on the day. I didn't get much footage of it, unfortunately. One of the horses got a little bit spooked after a couple of hours, and I was just about to start taking some footage, and we had to pull the pin on it as such. So yeah, there is footage from last year. If you've been back 12 months, I took a bit of footage then. But on to a different mowing machine. The new purchase is here, arrived earlier on in the week. Didn't mention it. As I said, we sold our second one of these mowers. We had two of the Tarab Kverneland 3124s. Sold that last weekend, and we had this kind of, well, we had a purchase from the week before. Never mentioned it really, and yeah, it arrived Monday. Was set up then on Wednesday, just in time for mowing some grass. I've mowed 30 acres with it so far. Not all our own. Done a little bit of work for somebody else as well. And very happy with it, I have to say. Of course, it's a new mower, so of course it's going to be working fairly well. But yeah, it's a 9 foot. I'll just take this phone call. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, it's a 9 foot, or just over. It's like 9.2 or 9.4 feet or something like that. 9 foot mower. Why do we go for 9 foot? Well, a couple of reasons. Firstly, for the JF 900, even though it will lift a 20 foot row, it would be a little bit hard on it if you had a 10 foot. So the idea is then, if you didn't just fill the cut here with this, you'd be able to judge it to maybe a 16, 17 foot row, even an 18 foot row if you filled it. So it's a wee bit easier on the machine. So that was one reason. The other reason, which was quite a big reason for going for it, was it'll fit down our laneway. Our lane is probably only about 9 feet, or just over 9 feet at its widest point, and this'll cruise down. Now it's the full of it, you have to just watch it, but it will fit down. So that was quite an important thing as well. Like, we could fit a 10 foot down. It'll come down by going in through a field and going a different way that you could bypass the lane. But it's just the hassle of all that, and opening a couple of sets of gates, and maybe if the ground was a little bit wetter, you had animals out there. It just wouldn't always be ideal. So yeah, that's really that. What else have we got? We got a grouper on it, of course, which was fairly important. Kverneland are known for having a very good grouping system on the mowers, and a good all-round mower. So we like Kverneland. We've had them for 10 years, and they've always been very good to us. So never give any trouble. So that was probably the main reason we went for it. I had a lot of people during the time. I have mentioned a few times that we'd like to get a trail mower, a grouper, and a lot of people were trying to put Krone on towards me. And I've nothing against Krone. I actually think Krone are very good mowers, excellent bed, very good. Very good system on the bed, that if you hit something, that the disc it shears a pin, and it screws up and it gets out of the way of all the rest of the discs. So it has a very, very good system on it. So like, I've nothing against Krone, but just we've always had Kverneland, and that's probably the main reason why we went for it again. But Kverneland have a good name, as Krone do as well. So nothing against Krone, but that's really the only reason we chose the Kverneland over the Krone. What else? Yeah, so I said we got the spreading vanes on it, which we've been using mostly because we've been cutting hay. So We took the doors, as I call them, or the deflectors for making the windrow off the bottom, and yeah, it's just well, I've them flipped over now, but these just flip around and they deflect the grass then a little bit to the side and kind of leave it nicely sitting on the ground. We used it now in a few fields, and it has made quite a difference. It does save a tedding. I know some people would say that you're kind of driving on what you've spread out, so it does defeat the purpose a little bit, but the fact that it is spread out, even though you're driving on the top of it, can still dry, and it works well. We've seen the stuff we've cut on Wednesday evening, Thursday evening. It is doing unbelievably well. The one tedding has been saved on it, and there'll be some of it I'd say should actually be fit tomorrow. We haven't had much sunshine on it, but we had got a very mild, warm breeze, which worked well, and a very good drying on it. So, yeah, but yeah, that's it. Why did we purchase a new mower? Well, ideally we would have liked to have purchased a second-hand mower, one maybe 3 or 4 years old, a farmer's machine, but they're just not being sold really anymore. Farmers aren't buying them. It's more mounted mowers that they're buying. They're cheaper, and a lot of people has moved away from the trail mowers over the last few years because of the price difference. Yeah, so I would have bought a second-hand one only for that. It is a large outlay for a new mower, but that's when it's something that you want, or a type of mower that you want, and the kind of condition that you want it in, you can't get it. There's not really much other option. So, but yeah, very happy with it. Very happy with using it. Haven't used the grouper on it yet. There is a control box here for it and all. Quite a good control box, auto. You can have it that it kind of does it all itself. You can adjust the speed of the belt as well, depending on the grass. You know, the way sometimes in certain parts of the field, the grass could differ a little and maybe wouldn't just move over as well as other parts. If the grass is a bit heavier, you can adjust the speed to suit that, so you can be constantly adjusting on the move. But very well built mower, very strong, good system on it too for lowering up and down, and springs on it then for adjusting height and stuff in the field. Very easy to work. So yeah, that's really it. Yeah, so that's the new purchase. Going to put up the few videos that I took when I was using it on Thursday evening, and a few different angles, a few different things that I took. Didn't take any drone footage of it yet, but I will do at some point later in the year when we still have about 25 acres of hay to cut, so and then our second cut side, so plenty of opportunity. So hope you enjoy these clips. So we're down to the last acre or so, and yeah, it's just a few strips now up the field to get this field completed. There's quite a nice crop of grass in this to make some very nice hay, hopefully, if the weather doesn't turn on us. Yeah, it's a nice clean crop. It's well headed out, and lots of stem in it, so it should dry out fairly easily. It's quite a heavy crop. The mower is handling it no problem, though. We're travelling along at around 10 kilometres an hour, and yeah, it's easy enough pickings for it. It's showing in the forecast that we're going to have some good weather now right up until next Tuesday evening or Wednesday. So if we get it that far, we should be alright. We should be able to get the hay made, so we'll just have to see. It really depends on the amount of sunshine that we have over those days. Once they're not too overcast. But yeah, very happy with the mower. Haven't used the grouper on it yet. Kind of just, I have the control box of it here, just pushed down along the seat. We didn't get it set up yet. I have a little window mount here that I'm going to set up on it, but just haven't got a chance to get it set up yet. I'm not going to need the grouper end of it for a while, until we're maybe doing some round bales later on and putting in our second cut silage. So yeah, that end of it won't be used, but it's only was set up yesterday, and mowed now. This will actually be 30 acres I've mowed now. Mowed 14 acres for a man last night. You have to just be pulled into the yard and seen the mower there was just after being set up, and the tractor and asked me would I be able to go and mow grass from last night, so I done that. But yeah, very happy with the mower so far. Cutting very clean. I hadn't to make any adjustments to it. It came set from Clocks, and yeah, just a matter of pulling the field and make it mow, or just get it to mow. I can't see here, so I'm kind of distracted trying to see where am I supposed to be. Yeah, pull into the field and pull her going, drop her in the grass, and away we went. So that was it. But yeah, it's mowing very well.